Hello everyone, this is Gabe the Lego Builder. Today I wanted to show you how I made the Lego uh, two-way hinge. So basically you have these two parts go into those axles down there, and those are the two parts of the hinge. So you push one and the other does the same but opposite movement. Now this is pretty simple to make. You just need a few parts to make this piece right here. So you have this. Say the axle can be however long you need it to be, but you have one of these. How many tooths is this? That's 16. Yeah, it's 16 tooth gear with either 2 half bushings or 1 full bushing. You have a 16 tooth gear and a 24 tooth gear. Whatever size axle you want. You have these two connectors. One side axle, one side pin. You put them. You want this long of a beam, a 7 long beam, 7 holes, and then you want these two in these 2 places right here, and then you have these right here, the 16 tooth gears for gearboxes and gear shifting and all that stuff. Put that on there. And put that on there. Now the thing about this is it's gotta look like that, and then over here you have another 2 of these little axle pin, blue axle pin things. And this one is really important. This one needs to be the the axle pin that has friction. And that's what this one needs to be. It needs to be the one with friction. And then I have a little axle and pin thing. This can just be a pin, and it could be a whole block, but I chose to use a axle pin. And then once you got that, basically, so this big gear gonna mesh with that right there. Now here comes the important part. Something you really need to pay attention to is the direction of these yellow axles, because that's one main thing you need to worry about is the direction of these axles, because they need to be they need to be the same direction. And you're not going to get it entirely perfect to what direction you need it to be, but oh, come on. But you need to get it as close as you can to the direction it needs to be. One second. Sorry, I had to put you down, guys. Gears are slipping. But yeah, sometimes it makes it easier if you put these on like that, or if you put it on other way. But yeah, these go on right. Oh, gears aren't wanting to cooperate, but it's a pretty simple mechanism. And yeah, put this on there, and there you go. Like these. The reason you want them perfectly straight from each other is because, or in most cases, because you want it to be able to do equal movements. You want it to line up when you move them. Obviously, they're not going to line up perfectly, especially with Lego gears, but they line up good enough to work for most cases. But that's my tutorial for the double hinge. As you can see, it works pretty well, and that friction axle uh, pin is so that it can keep itself in one position without sliding too much. Because if it slides a whole bunch, then it can be very floppy, unless you need it to be floppy. But that's my video.